Okay guys, so let us start. So all you need to do is just to click here, click it, and then this interface opens up. Let me delete this. Just click on this, all right? Then come down here, click on delete. So I just want this interface to be open. So the first thing you need to do, go over to this icon, click on this plus icon that shows add element. I'm going to be shooting this video bit by bit so it doesn't get lengthy. So just click plus add element. Then the first thing you need to do is to add a text. So what happens is that once you click that add a text, this interface comes up here, but this is where you effect the changes, okay? Here I'm hovering my mouse. So the first thing you need to do is to add your title, okay? It's very important. So you must have written your sales copy by now. So I'm going to copy my title, all right, my heading. Then I come over here and then I paste it. Now I've pasted it, all right, I've pasted it. Now if you look below, you will see some supports, markdown supports that tells you what you can do. Like if you add asterisk, double asterisk, that is bold and the rest of it, so you can add it. So I'm adding the double asterisk here so I can bold in my headline. Okay, now I've bolded it. Now I'm not done, all right? So the next thing I need to do is to come to appearances. Now come to this place, you see appearances. Come to appearances. This is where you now add touches to your heading. For the appearances, I'm going to change the color here. Click the color. I'm going to change the color to red. So I'm changing the color to red. So once I do that, I come down. You can see all these size and the rest of it. So I'm going to increase the size. Increase the size here. Draw this. As you can see, I've increased the size. Then look at the weight. Look at what will be happening. So when you are effecting changes here, it is appearing on your workspace here. So let us look at the width. Now, if I'm dragging it, you can see how it is. It is increasing from heavy. I'm bringing it to extra bold. I'm bringing it to bold. Let me leave it at bold. All right. Then line spacing is just this space between these two wordings. So let me bring it. You can see I'm bringing it together. All right. So take your time, work on your own. All right. Letter spacing. If you click letter spacing, you can see how it is, but I don't like it like this. I just love it like this. And then those are the things I usually use. Then the alignment here, alignment is simply if you want this wording to go to the left, if you want it to go to the center, okay, if you want it to go to the right, if you want it to justify, but I always leave it at the author there. Is okay for me here. And then if you are okay with this, you simply click on what? Done. So we've been able to, you know, put our heading. Now also there's also here you have the mobile view. Click mobile view. This is how it's going to be. Let's also go back to our desktop word view. So the next thing we need to do is to add our wordings again. Begin to write what you have on your sales page, what you want to put on your sales page. Click on this plus sign again. On this plus sign is where you have everything you want to work on: the video, the buttons, the links, the icons, the table, the divider, and the what view on this plus icon. So it is the main icon that you use to do whatever you want to do. And one beautiful thing about this website is that it's a drag and drop website. I'm going to show us. So click on test. Now when you click on test, this may appear like this. Once you click on test and it comes to appearances here, come back and click on this A so that you can be able to edit your text. So I'm going to copy my text because I don't want to waste time. I've already prepared my text and the format I want it to be. So what I do is just to copy it, copy this. Remember that your sales copy has to, be catchy. It has to be catchy. Your sales copy has to be very, very what? Okay. Now this is red now and this is red. So I want to change this stuff. So what I need to do, remember, I go to my appearances, go to appearances here. And then click on the color. I want to change it to black. So I use this color palette, drag here, come to black. All right, good. I have black here. But the way it is bolded, I don't like it. Why is bolding like this? Because this was the first template I used. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to reduce the size. I'm going to reduce the size. All right, reduce the size. I'm going to reduce the size. All right. Then the weight. I'm going to reduce the weight. Okay, you can see I've reduced the weight. Then the line spacing, let me see the line spacing, how I want it. This is how I want the line spacing, 1.375. I'm okay with it. Then the letter spacing, let me look at the letter spacing below. No. Okay, I'm okay with it at 0.175. Then you just work on all these stuff, see how they are. And remember, you can only build 3 websites on this platform, which is just free, 3. So each time you want to build something more than 3, that means you have to delete 1. Am I communicating? So once you are okay with what you're doing, you just click on what? Done. The done is below, right? Click on done. Click on done. So this is it. Once you click on done, click on mobile view, you will see what you're building is making sense. All right. So the next thing you need to do, maybe you want to add a picture. So all you need to do is just to click here and then click on image. Click on image, and then you'll be able to upload, all right, the image you want. All right, click on upload. There are so many ways to add images. I will tell us. So let's go and upload an image. Since we are talking about the sales page here, I was talking about bags. So what I need to do now is to look for image that has bag here and then copy it. That's upload it. Click on it and then click on open. Automatically the bag will come in. So drag it, drag, okay, drag. Am I communicating? Drag. This video is around 6 minutes now. Drag, and then you click on what? Accept. All right. So the bag, we've added the bag. All right. So once you do that, the next thing you click on is on what? Done. If you want appearances to do anything on the appearances, you can always do anything on the appearances. Here that I clicked, if you check the width now, you can see it's popping the bag. It's bringing the bag. You understand? So it's bringing this bag up. So the bag for it to pop up very well. You understand what I'm saying? That's the width here. So if you preview this, you can see how it will be on the mobile, which is very, very beautiful. Okay. So if you want to add anything on the height, you can add anything on the height. No, leave it, it will spoil it. All right. Adding anything on the height now, you see it's spoiling it. Leave it like that. Okay. Then the what else? Margins, leave everything like that. Then click on what? Done. All right. So the next thing you want to do, all right, let me see my sales page. The next thing I want to do is to continue with my story. That's continue with my sales page story. I've copied it and then come back here. You just come to this plus sign and then click on your test, and then come to this A here and then impute your test. All right. So click on what? Done. You see, so it's making sense now. It's making sense now. So what else do I need to do? And now let me go back to my sales story, what I said. Okay, then let me click on something, add again, and then I'll add video. So click on this plus sign, add your test, come here, delete this, paste your test here. All right, so I can just, let me delete this test. Let me delete this test. Okay, let me leave it. Let me undo it. Here you undo whatever you want and then you redo, undo and redo. So the next thing I want to add is I want to add a video. Click here and then add what? Video. So video here, I always advise us to embed, because if you click here, you will see upload and embed, upload, embed. Embed simply means just copy the video URL. Go to any streaming platform where you have uploaded your video. It makes it easier for you and then for the site to be faster. Copy it. I've copied one of my YouTube video link. Then I come here and I click on what? Paste. All right. Once I click on paste, the next thing I'll click on is what? Done. All right. I'll click on what? Done. So the video ought to show here. Let's see. Okay, let's redo it. Click here, video. All right. So embed, just paste your video, all right, and then click on what? Done. So that is how it's supposed to be, and then the video will appear what? Here. Am I communicating? So irrespective of the fact that the video is not showing here, leave it, it will show. So once you see the video source, it has written like this, that means the stuff has been added, that the video has been added. So what else am I going to add here from my source copy? I then I need to add urgent button, call to action. All right, let me come here, click on this here, this plus sign, click on test. It's very simple, guys, very simple. Paste it here, and then what I want to do now is to add a button, a call to action. Remember, when you paste something, just click on what? Done. If you want to delete it, come here, and then you will see this delete what button. You want to make a copy of this element, you can make a copy. So I'm clicking on done. Then the next thing I want to do is to add a call to action. So let's add a call to action. Click on this plus sign, then click on buttons. Click on buttons. So I'm clicking on buttons. Then once you click on buttons, remember, whatever you click, you come to this right hand side to work on it. So remember, it's saying button here, but what I want to write is buy now. Depending on what you're advertising, maybe you want people to chat you on WhatsApp, you can click on chat me on WhatsApp. Maybe it's a lead magnet. You can just type get free copy, and the people will click it, and then it will take them to wherever you are leading them to. I will show you how to do that within a few minutes. This video is already 11 minutes. So here you click on this button here, down button here, so that you can be able to edit this button to what you want. So click here they said label, remove it. I'll click on buy now. So you can see if I click on buy now, and then it will change this stuff whenever I click on done. Then the domain part it has changed already. The buy now, if you can see, it has changed. Now the URL is when they click this buy now, where do you want them to be redirected to? Maybe you have a sales store, or you have the stuff you want to sell to them. To make payment, it will lead them to that place. Maybe you want them to be redirected to your WhatsApp, it will simply lead them to that place. For me, I want to redirect them to my seller store, just for this tutorial that I'm doing. So all I do is copy this stuff, copy it. This is my seller store, and then I come back here. You see that URL, I will now delete what they had here, and then input my seller store. So what means is that when they click this buy now, automatically they are going to my seller store. So I'll click on what? Done. But I don't like how this buy now is, like this button. I want to work on this button. So let me click on it and then go to appearance. Remember, I've already set up everything. This buy now, once they click on it, they are going to my seller store. I will show us that in a jiffy. Then I come to appearances, and then what I want to do is I want to change the color of this buy now. I want to change it to what? Red. Let me red. Okay, and then what I want to do is now this buy now, I want to add some corner to it. Come below, you can see corner. I'm adding corner. You can see it's changing, and then the width, let me increase the width a little bit. All right, and then the height, let me increase the height a little bit. This buy now. All right, then the font, if you want to increase the font, the letter size, it's just the same thing. The spacing and the author here, you want to be center or whatever, is also the same thing. I'm done with what I want to do. I click on what? Done. All right, so as you can see, this is just a simple sales page. Let's click on the mobile view and see what we've been able to do. Click on the mobile view. You can see that, all right, this is coming out nice. Let's click on the desktop view again. So the next thing we need to do is to save and publish this website. So the next thing you need to do is just to come here, all right, and then click on what? Publish. Once you click on publish, it will require you to add some titles and the rest of it. So title is what do you want to save this website as on your dashboard, okay? On your dashboard, that is what this title means. So let me say tutorial for card, okay? For card. I'm rushing for this video not to be so lengthy, all right? I wanted to do it bit by bit. Description, let me say this is just a class tutorial for my students, okay? For my students. Now, leave it on publish to a card URL. Don't click on publish to a custom domain because you're on a free version. Don't click save as a template. You can also save as an offline draft. If you click here to save an offline draft, it won't go online, it won't go live. It will just be on your dashboard. So here now is what name do you want to give this website? That is when people click on it, that is the link. That's to generate a link for the card URL. That for the card website, this website you have built now, the link to it. So let's just say bag. So once you type in, it will check to see if the name is available. It is available. You click on what? Publish. Click on what? Publish. So you say, whoops, you have an element that hasn't been finished yet. Please find this element. So maybe there's an element that I uploaded, I didn't work on. Let me delete it. Let me look for it. This is the element here. Yeah, this is the element. Let me delete it. Let me delete it. Yes. So let me go back and publish my work. All right. Let me go back and publish my work. Click on what? Publish. All right. So it will start publishing within a few minutes. It will start publishing within a few minutes. Once it's done, it will come up live. All right. It doesn't take time. So far, your network is what? Okay. Publishing is 98%. So let's wait for it to completely what? Publish, and then we copy the link and then test what we have been able to what? Do. Okay, let's republish again. Okay, so it is successfully published. All right. So this site is now live online. It is published. So this is the URL of that website. So if you copy this, copy it, copy link address, you just click OK. Okay. You can also click on view site. If you click on view site, let's click on view site here. But what I'm trying to show us is that the site URL is this. All right. This is the site URL, back.card.co. So this is it. So this is how your site is. You can see how beautiful it is. So if someone clicks on buy now, so automatically it takes the person to my seller store. All right. So if maybe yours is WhatsApp, you're driving the traffic to WhatsApp, I'll show you how to add the link in the next video to WhatsApp, and it automatically take the person to your WhatsApp. So click on verify here, and then once this verifies, automatically you can see that it will take the person to where you want the person to go to. This is my store. All right. Okay, this is my store. Let's go back. All right. So this is just the website. All right. So let me come over also to our dashboard here. So click on OK, and then you can simply come here, this hamburger, click on it, and then click on what? Dashboard. All right. Click on dashboard, and then it will take you over to your what? Dashboard. As you can see, these are the jobs I've already done. 1, 2, 3. So I can't do more than 3. You can see all size 3. So in our next video, I will also show us how to add 1 or 2 things again, how to add your WhatsApp link, and also add what? Testimonials, how to add the icons and the rest of it. See you in the next video.